Hey, welcome to Art 2. If you're new to the channel, this channel is about helping you sell your art online. And in today's video, I'll talk about a couple of things that I've learned and figured out about Redbubble in the last couple of years. And we'll share some of those tips with you. And these are tips that I wish I knew when I was getting started in print on demand or with the Redbubble platform. So let's get into it. Okay, that's a strong statement, but I've learned a lot about Redbubble in the last couple of years. And I wanted to share some of the things that I learned with you guys in this video. I'll split it up into more manageable chunks in future videos, but I've got a lot of things that I'd want to share today and make it a little bit of a condensed version of some of the things right off the bat that I would have wanted to know if I was starting a shop on Redbubble today. So the most essential thing to remember when you first start selling on Redbubble is not to give up after a few weeks or months. Redbubble's success, like real life, takes time, patience, and practice. Furthermore, every product you create and sell, you make contributions to the data that you'll need to figure out what sells and what doesn't. I'd also say to someone just starting out on Redbubble, it's to be consistent. Starting a new business is always difficult, but it becomes much more challenging running your own Redbubble shop. One of the most important things I've learned so far is to be consistent. It's not enough to just post once or twice a month and hope, people will follow your store or come across that one or two designs that you've uploaded. You need to post regularly and often in order to attract new customers and keep the ones you already have. Fresh new designs uploaded constantly is the key to generating sales on Redbubble. As I've indicated in prior videos, Redbubble is a numbers game. The more designs you publish, the better your chances of selling. So I've tried to upload as frequently as possible. There are times when I don't feel like working on my designs, but I always come up with something since I know I need to have at least one design released every week. The more designs you have on Redbubble, the more sales you'll see. It's a simple thing that happens in the background as your designs are indexed in search and they're discovered by more people. The better your descriptions and tags are, the better your search results are, and the more sales you get. So far, everything is working for you, but it will take time. At first, I assumed it would be simple and that I could start selling right away, but I quickly understood that it would take time. The more time and effort I put into my Redbubble business, the more sales I received and the results improved. I also worked on my design approach, conducting extensive research into which designs are trending and which are evergreen. So the most important thing is to understand as much as you can about selling your designs on Redbubble. Let's talk about tags. I've seen suggestions for adding 3 to 10 tags or even 20 to 50 tags and so on. Even Redbubble's own suggestions are contradictory. The truth is that the number of tags you use when submitting your design has an impact on both your chances of being discovered and your ranking in the search results. If you use fewer tags and aren't tag spamming, you'll rank better in the match search. Tag spammers have gotten into the main page in the past. However, Redbubble eventually identifies and eliminates such results, which could result in your account being banned. So don't do tag spam. And that just means cramming as many tags as possible for that one design, some that might not even be relevant to what you are actually uploading or designing. The Redbubble search engine indexes whatever words you include in the title of your work. If your title is Silly Cat Dancing, the search index will include all terms. I strongly advise you to fill out both the title and tag section with your most important tags. Pinterest is a good way to get your designs found on Redbubble. When it comes to pinning your products on Pinterest, a good description can save you a lot of time. Click the Pinterest Save button while on your product page and obtain an image with a nice pinned description already filled in. Also, learning to use social media to get traffic to your shop is another thing that I wish I'd used sooner when I started selling on Redbubble. Today's consumers can choose from a variety of social networking platforms. These platforms can be classified into two types: personal communication platforms and business communication platforms. Facebook and Twitter are examples of personal social media platforms that are largely used for interpersonal communication. Users can exchange information, photographs, videos with their friends and family members using these apps. And you can reach all these people on these apps also and show them what you're putting out on the Redbubble platform and leave a link on how they can purchase that item from your shop. Business social media platforms such as LinkedIn and Instagram are more commonly used for networking and connecting with potential business partners. They allow businesses to build relationships with customers and other businesses. This is why a lot of shop owners on Redbubble use Instagram to create buzz around some of the designs they're uploading. Some of the designs that they actually have on Instagram are not designs that they will sell on the Redbubble shop, but it gives people an idea of some of the designs that will be available once they go to the shop. Both personal and business social media platforms can be useful for promoting brands or products. Personal social media platforms allow users to share information about the brand or product in a fun and engaging way. Business social media platforms can help businesses connect with potential customers and promote their products or services. I don't recommend that you pay for social media advertising when you're starting out with Redbubble Redbubble or any other print-on-demand platform. Learn how to use the free tools available in these social media platforms and build an audience, as when you send traffic over to Redbubble, if you're doing a paid advertising campaign, you might end up sending that traffic to someone else's design because they can click off your design, or they can click out and search for something else within the platform, and that sale goes to the other person that they buy from. So you want to keep traffic coming to your post, but you don't want to pay for it. And I have discussed in previous videos how to use social media to build an audience, and if you haven't seen those videos already, I'd suggest that you go back and watch those. It'll give you an idea of how to use social to promote your brand. I've been a seller on Redbubble for a while now, and in time, I've learned a lot about what works and what doesn't. When it comes to selling on print-on-demand platforms, here are some of the most important things I have learned. Keep your designs simple. This isn't necessarily always the case, but in general, simpler designs tend to do better on Redbubble than more intricate designs. This is because they're easier to print and reproduce, as well as they also tend to be more popular with buyers. Using bright colors again, this isn't always the case, but generally speaking, brighter colors tend to do better on Redbubble than darker colors. If you're a designer, it's important to keep uploading new designs to Redbubble, other print-on-demand platform might be working with. Not only will this help you increase your sales, but it'll also keep your portfolio fresh. Redbubble is a print-on-demand site, so you never have to worry about overstocking or shipping products yourself. So it doesn't matter how many designs you upload. The more you have, the better. You're not actually making anything until somebody actually buys those designs. So it works out in your best interest to keep uploading, add a whole bunch of fresh designs constantly. In conclusion, there are a few things that you can do to increase sales on Redbubble. Make sure that you have quality products, use good marketing strategies, and be active on the site. I hope that these tips have helped you and that you're able to start making more sales on Redbubble. So thanks for watching today's video. And if you liked today's video and you haven't already subscribed to the channel, do it now so you know when the next video goes up. And if you hit that like button, you really do help this video get found and this channel get found in the YouTube algorithm, and we really appreciate that. So keep uploading, and we'll see you guys in the next one.